always tell college students that come out, I say, take the job that you would take if you were independently wealthy. You know, that's
Warren Buffett, 6 Rules of Investing. You won't believe your eyes when you discover what Warren Buffett, the billionaire investing guru, has recently unveiled as his 6 game-changing investment rules. These are no ordinary principles. They are the keys to his colossal wealth, and he's sharing them with the world in an electrifying twist you didn't see coming. In this video, we're tearing down the walls of traditional investing wisdom and giving you an exclusive inside look at Buffett's revamped investing rules for success. Each rule is like a financial gem, and we will reveal them one by one. But Warren's latest insights are so revolutionary that you can't afford to miss a second. So stick around till the end, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into the rule number 1. Rule number 1, never lose money. Warren Buffett's first and foremost investing rule, never lose money, is not merely a catchy phrase. It's the cornerstone of his investment philosophy. To appreciate the wisdom in this rule, you must look at the cold, hard facts of the financial world. According to a study by Dalbar Inc., the average investor's returns have significantly lagged behind the broader market indices. Over 20 years, the S&P 500 returned an annualized 7.68%, while the average investor only managed 5.04%. This performance gap illustrates the impact of losses and poor investment decisions on one's portfolio. Buffett's approach to avoiding losses isn't about playing it overly safe or avoiding risk altogether. Instead, it's about rigorous due diligence. He famously stated, "The stock market is designed to transfer money from the active to the patient." Patience and a thorough understanding of an investment's intrinsic value are his keys to success. For instance, 2008, during the financial crisis, Buffett invested $5 billion in Goldman Sachs preferred shares, with a 10% annual dividend. This investment helped stabilize Goldman Sachs and generated substantial returns for Berkshire Hathaway. Furthermore, Warren Buffett often cites compound interest as a powerful tool for wealth creation. The longer your capital is exposed to potential losses, the harder it is to recover. Imagine an investor who loses 50% of their portfolio in a market downturn. To recover, they need a 100% gain on the remaining capital, which can be daunting. In essence, Buffett's rule of never losing money reminds us of preserving capital, conducting thorough research, and staying patient during market turbulence. Rule number 2, only invest in businesses you understand. This rule is backed by his track record of consistently making sound investments in industries he comprehends deeply. For instance, Berkshire Hathaway's acquisition of See's Candies in 1972 was a big proof of this principle. Buffett understood the confectionery business, and the investment has grown significantly over the years, proving to be a sweet addition to his portfolio. Moreover, Buffett dives deep into financial statements and annual reports to understand the businesses he invests in. He famously stated, "Our favorite holding period is forever," emphasizing his commitment to long-term investments based on a solid understanding of a company's fundamentals. This rule isn't limited to individual investors. Even professional fund managers often stray from their areas of expertise, leading to subpar performance. According to a study by S&P Dow Jones Indices, over 10 years, most actively managed U.S. equity funds underperformed the S&P 500, highlighting the challenges of deviating from one's circle of competence. Rule number 3, be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. The Oracle of Omaha has consistently shown that he is unafraid to go against the crowd when it makes sense. One notable example is his investment in the Coca-Cola Company. In the late 1980s, Coca-Cola was already a well-established and widely held stock. However, during the market downturn of 1987, Buffett saw an opportunity. While others were selling in panic, he added to his already substantial stake in the company. Over the years, this investment turned out to be one of Berkshire Hathaway's most successful, highlighting the rewards of being greedy when others are fearful. On the flip side, during the dot-com bubble of the late 1990s, Buffett avoided many of the high-flying tech stocks that were wildly popular at the time. He recognized that many of these companies were overvalued and lacking in fundamentals. This cautious stance helped protect his capital during the subsequent market crash. Historical data support Buffett's rule. According to a study by Yale economist Robert Shiller, the cyclically adjusted price-to-earnings CAPE ratio, which measures market valuations, has historically been a reliable indicator of market exuberance and subsequent corrections. When the CAPE ratio is high, as it was during the dot-com bubble, it tends to be followed by lower future returns, and vice versa. Rule number 4: buy wonderful companies at fair prices. Warren Buffett's fourth investing rule revolves around buying outstanding companies at fair prices. He often says, it's far better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company at a wonderful price. This rule emphasizes the importance of focusing on the quality of the businesses you invest in. Buffett is renowned for his long-term investments in Coca-Cola, Apple, and American Express. These are not just companies but industry leaders with substantial competitive advantages, also known as economic moats. Buffett seeks businesses with enduring characteristics that allow them to thrive over time, such as a trusted brand, a dominant market position, and pricing power. So, consider his investment in Coca-Cola, which he began accumulating in the 1980s. Coca-Cola's brand recognition, distribution network, and global presence make it an excellent company. Despite paying what seemed like a fair price then, the long-term growth of Coca-Cola's business and its dividends has made it a highly profitable investment. Now, let's learn this by an example. Imagine a prudent investor named Alex who closely follows Warren Buffett's advice. Alex identifies a company called Inacorp, known for its exceptional management, strong brand, and steady growth in the technology sector. After conducting thorough research, Alex calculates the intrinsic value of Inacorp's stock to be $120 per share based on its consistent earnings and market position. At the time, Inacorp's stock was trading at $100 per share. Alex decides to invest, recognizing this as a fair price for such a wonderful company. Over the years, Inacorp has continued to innovate and expand its market share. The stock steadily appreciates, and Alex's investment grows substantially, underscoring the wisdom of buying quality businesses at reasonable valuations. Rule 5: have a margin of safety. Warren Buffett's fifth rule involves buying stocks or other assets at prices significantly below their intrinsic value to buffer against potential losses. Buffett often likens investing to a game of baseball, where the objective is not to hit home runs but to avoid striking out. Having a margin of safety means making conservative estimates of a company's value and buying when the market price is well below that estimate. This approach minimizes the risk of permanent capital loss. One of Buffett's famous quotes reinforces this rule: the future is never clear, and you pay a very high price in the stock market for a cheery consensus. Uncertainty is the friend of the buyer of long-term values. An illustration of this principle can be seen in Buffett's investment in Bank of America during the financial crisis. In 2011, Berkshire Hathaway invested $5 billion in Bank of America's preferred stock, which came with a 6% annual dividend. This investment was made when there were concerns about the bank's stability. However, the terms of the deal provided a substantial margin of safety for Buffett, and as Bank of America recovered, Berkshire's investment increased significantly. Investors who adhere to this rule tend to be more resilient in turbulent markets. They can withstand economic downturns and market volatility because their investments were acquired with a built-in buffer against adversity. Rule number 6: think long-term. Warren Buffett often says, our favorite holding period is forever. Its emphasis on long-term thinking is a key differentiator in his approach to investing. Buffett's own track record illustrates the power of patient, long-term investing. While many investors chase short-term gains or react to market noise, Buffett remains focused on the enduring value of his investments. One of the famous examples of Buffett's long-term thinking is his purchase of See's Candies, which we mentioned earlier. Buffett acquired the company in 1972 and has held it ever since. The business has consistently generated cash flow and contributed to Berkshire Hathaway's growth. This rule encourages investors to ignore the market's daily fluctuations and instead focus on their own company's underlying strength and potential. By thinking long-term, investors can benefit from compounding returns, reduced trading costs, and the ability to weather market downturns confidently. Warren Buffett's advice encourages investors to stay level-headed, avoid herd mentality, and seize opportunities when market sentiment is excessively optimistic or pessimistic. His remarkable success underscores the value of this contrarian approach in building wealth over the long term. Let's wind up things here. We hope you found the video interesting and valuable. So why not smash that red subscribe button and hit like to keep yourself notified with every video from us? See you in the next video.